Pokemon! Hello everybody, my name is Typing is Fun, and I welcome you back to the 67th character and this long-running series of various newcomer ideas for the upcoming Smash Bros. Game on Nintendo Switch, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And as I mentioned in the last video with Fire Hayabusa, I'm going to be doing yet again another character concept, which I haven't done since video number 8 or something, when I talked about Fire Emblem 16, before we knew anything about 3 houses from E3, getting a character in Smash Brothers, with the idea of a Generation 8 Pokemon. Excuse me, I'm drenched in water here, really tired for doing 4 videos in a row, water bottle with Fire Hayabusa. Yes, it's a little crazy, hectic night here. So yeah, Pokemon Generation 8, and it's going to be a character concept, so I don't have a specific character in mind. I don't have a specific moveset, but like I did with that, I'm going to do a concept for what Smash attacks, special attacks, and Final Smash would be. Not a major one, and when we do finally get something from the next Pokemon game in 2019, the next big Pokemon game on Nintendo Switch, we start getting some characters announced for it. I might do that later in the series. I might revive the series in 2019 and actually start doing ideas for DLC characters, if obviously there's none on the main roster, which in this circumstance probably isn't likely. But yes, let's go on the reasons. Why does the character make sense? Percentage chance they can get in, which is the third one. Still, I'm throwing myself off multiple times. And moveset ideas. So let's get started. Why does Generation 8 deserve a Pokemon the 2019 game deserve to get a character in Smash Brothers? First and foremost, it's the next big Pokemon game, the next big new generation Pokemon game. We have Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, and that's all fine and dandy. It's Return to Kanto, yeah, another remake in yellow and everything, and it's all fine and dandy, it's cool and all. Some fans like it, some fans don't, but pretty much every Pokemon fan is waiting for the next big game, and that's a big advertising thing. It's not only the next big game, and you can include the next big character from it, it's advertising. Game Freak loves that. Nintendo loves that. Sakurai does it all the time in Smash Brothers. It's very good reason to make a character get into this advertising. That's pretty much what Smash Bros. Is about. Marketing, advertising, selling games, and selling characters. And it's going to be the first, mainline new generation, Pokemon game on a home console. Till this day, we haven't actually had a main entry Pokemon game on home consoles. And I know Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, as I mentioned earlier, but that's like a remake of Generation 1, and they made it a lot like the Pokemon Go stuff, and it's not a new generation. It's Return to Kanto, and not a lot of fans like it. The next big new generation after Alola, which is Generation, obviously if you're a Pokemon fan, knows Generation 7 on the 3DS, is going to be the big 2019 game. And all the console games at this point, like Coliseum and XD Gala Darkness, they're all like side games. Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap. This is going to be a mainline, pick your generation starter, customize your trainer, go through your region, beat the gym leaders, unless they change it again like the Lola stuff, and fight the Elite Four type stuff, and fight your enemy team. It's a big game. It's going to be huge, and one of the biggest games for Nintendo in 2019. A big thing for the for the Pokemon franchise, being the first home console mainline new generation. What we've been asking for years, and why I feel it deserves to get in. Now let's go on to moveset ideas. Obviously, I don't have a specific Pokemon in mind, and just like I talked about, very potential characters in Smash, from Fire Emblem 16, which now is 3 houses. Let me just go over an overall idea for a roster, for a moveset for a character. Smash attacks. Obviously, every Pokemon we've gotten in the game so far, like Lucario and Pikachu and Jigglypuff and the Pokemon trainer Pokemon and whatnot, Greninja, they're always melee-based attacks, so they're gonna punch, they're going to use claws and slash, they're going to kick, they're going to do some sort of punching, kicking, melee-based, claw-based, scratching, some sort of melee-based attack. I can't really say much. This is a character concept. It's not a specific character. Sorry, I know I haven't done one of these since Fire Emblem 16, which is now obviously 3 houses, which I did Elgard, and more characters from there coming. And then like once the characters get announced, I'll start announcing a specific character from Generation 8, but you can't really go too far. Like every single melee, like Smash-based attack is usually some sort of up-close range melee attack. I have to make that their Smash attacks. Special attacks, and when you get, depending on the type, will be like Flamethrower, Thunder Shot, Leaf Blade, Psychic, or whatever. Whether it's a fire Pokemon, a fairy Pokemon, electric, ghost, rock, steel, dark. I said dark. No, I didn't say dark. Grass and bug, whatever the heck the Pokemon they pick is, whether it's one of the 3 starters or one of the Pokemon in the generation that's really popular, probably is it a Pokemon movie at the time, who knows? Like Lucario and whatnot. That's it. And then in terms of the final Smash, it's going to be either that Pokemon's ultimate attack, or it's going to be one that kind of features a feature from the game, like with Lucario, like in Smash Bros. 4 they changed it to Mega Lucario, because the biggest thing in Generation 6, Kalos, X and Y, when Smash 4 was being made, was the Mega Evolution forms. That was one of the major features of the 6th generation. So depending on what feature they majorly will put in Generation 8, or the character's ultimate attack, the Pokemon's ultimate attack, it's going to be one of those two. Maybe they'll have a feature where they go into Super Mega Overdrive Evolution mode. Maybe that'll be the Pokemon's final Smash. Maybe their ultimate attack will be Flamethrower, Leaf Blade, Thunder Shock. Fire! Leafs! Thunder! I don't know. It's either would be a super ultimate attack, or whatever the feature of the game is. So there you go. And that's it for the moveset. Now let's get on the percentage chance they can see him actually getting in. And this is going to be just like the Edelgard video, where I'm going to have a percentage for on-base roster and as DLC. On the base roster, us getting a Generation Pokemon is very little to none unless Sakurai super knows in advance what Game Freak is doing, and it's going to advertise the character just like he did with Roy, Intelligent Systems, Fire Emblem, and Melee. He's been talking to the Pokemon Company. I'm giving him a 25% chance. There's still a small chance Sakurai just went future in time, talked about it, and we're going to have a character a year in advance before Generation 8 even gets freaking announced. Or DLC, which I'm going to give it the same as Edelgard, 95% chance. I think it's practically almost guaranteed we're going to get a Generation 8 Pokemon as DLC. There's characters I can almost guarantee we'll get as DLC. If Rex and Pyra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 aren't on the base roster, they're practically guaranteed as DLC. If someone from ARMS is not on the base roster, they're practically guaranteed for DLC. A Generation 8 Pokemon is practically guaranteed for DLC. A Fire Emblem Three Houses character is practically guaranteed for DLC. But yes, 25% chance base roster, because it's very, 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 very unlikely. But Sakurai has pulled off stuff before, and a year in advance, I wouldn't be surprised if they already have some Pokemon in mind and he's been talking to them. 95% chance in a DLC, because obviously we're going to probably begin DLC for about a year or two, and they probably will release the character, announce the character next E3, and release them in like October or November when the Generation 8 Pokemon games come out. So there you go. That's it for Pokemon Generation 8! Okay. And that's it for the video. I know it's not super most in-depth video, but it's a character concept, not a specific character. And I'm sorry about that, but those will happen from time to time, depending on the game, the genre, the franchise, whatever. But I hope you guys like to put in the comments. Do you guys like the idea of us getting a Generation 8 Pokemon, even though we have no idea what Pokemon they would pick at this point? Do you think we're going to get one as DLC? I think it's practically guaranteed alongside a Fire Emblem Three Houses character and like Rex and Springman and whatnot. If those two are on the base roster, which I'm hoping at least one of them are. Does it make sense to advertise that 2019 game, the first one to a home console, advertising? Like, is 25% even too high for the base roster? Is 95% too high for the DLC, even though I think it's perfect? That should be 100%, really. Yeah, whatever. Just discuss it there, have fun. We could have fun there, and that's it for character number 67. And when I return to doing these videos, next time I record some of these are the 4 I recorded in a row right here, I'm going to be talking about yet another Nintendo character. Character number 68 is going to be a return to the Golden Sun franchise. I've already talked about Isaac, but what about his son Matthew? Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.